All right, what's up, guys? The bulk is still going. It's going well. 312 this morning, so it's really good. Arm today again, and I'm gonna use like usual every time a scoop of EA Surge, the carb surge, 2 scoops for big pump. Then we're gonna start doing arms, and I'm gonna do a test today. So let's see what the arm measures before the workout and at peak workout. I don't know if you guys can see it, but 21.25 for the left one, and for the right one, just a little bit over 21. So let's try to get 22. I didn't have 22 in a long time, so that's the challenge today. Adding an inch to your arms in one workout. Honestly, first superset, because you want to pump your arms to its maximum size. Bicep, tricep superset is the best thing. Same thing, we do this cable unilateral curls at the same time and alternate if I want. That's the best. It's you get like a little bit of free motion because it's a cable, and it's still isolation. You know, great to warm up the arms, the biceps. And then tricep push down, V-bar this time. And this bar is pretty cool because it's like a little curve, so you actually can push to the side a little bit and have a really good contraction. So we go back and forth until I get a good pump. And actually we're gonna measure the arms right after this to see how much with just 4 or 5 sets the arms gain in size. So that's what we're gonna do. It's the same thing because honestly it's really good to, once you find something that works, you stick to it for a while, and that's how you get the results, right? It's consistency. If you do like a bunch of stuff, every workout is different, you'll still get results, but you might not see the results with the exercises you do. You have to kind of do the same exercises to see like, wow, this time, the more I do it, the more I can feel the muscle. And the bigger the arms get, or the stronger you get, you gotta do the same thing every workout. But for arms, you can be more lenient, but for big body parts like back, chest, and the legs, you gotta stick to like, find 3 good exercises that are very effective and they're hard, and then you try to hone your skills with them and perfect them and do a kind of a progressive overload with them. So that's what I've been doing. So I actually did 4 sets. Let's see if they got bigger. They feel bigger. So left one first. What the fuck? Right away to 22. It's like half an inch. Almost an inch already. Let's see the right one. 21.75. All right, well, that took only 4 sets, but let's keep going. 3rd set here. Something different this week. Concentration curl. The first bodybuilding exercise I did with a weight. Still one of my favorite for biceps. And with some skull crushers in the back. Let's do that. Okay. 3 sets done. Arms feel even more pumped. Let's measure the left. Left is bigger, but it's the one that's weaker. Weird, right? Okay. $22.25. So 1 inch bigger. For this one, and this one, 22. So the pump actually responded more on the left. So I got an inch pump on the left, a little bit more than 3/4 of an inch on the right. Let's see if we can pump them even more. Let's keep this going. Keeping the pace up. Low rest. Best for the arm pump. So that's why I'm exhausted. 3rd superset. Dips. Really good for the tricep. If you slow down the last portion of the movement, you're actually gonna have a way better contraction. So, because it's easier at the bottom, right? So people use momentum, and at the bottom they get a kick and kind of skip that part. But if you actually slow it down at the bottom, like a slow motion contraction, you'll get an awesome contraction. And then the other one I'm gonna do is the weird bicep curl there. It's nearby, I wanna save time. Funky machine, it works though. It hits the biceps, isolate them pretty good. So I'm gonna do that and see if I got a little tick on the tape more. Okay, all right. Arms are pretty pumped. Let's see if I got a little extra tick from this superset. Poof. I think I don't know. Maybe one small tick. It's like one line over 22 and a quarter. But let's see if the right got more. No, I think see that? Slightly over 22. That's the most I can get it to them today, I think. Peaked at 22 and some change. And then this one, 22 and a quarter. All right, well, I'm still gonna do a last superset because I usually do 4 supersets because I did 1, 2, yeah, that's my 3rd. So I'm gonna do a 4th one and call it a day. But it's a success. I did 1 inch in 1 workout. Because we didn't do any brachialis, my favorite brachialis movement, bent over concentration curl. So like Arnold did in pumping iron. I'm repeating myself, I said that before. But with a hammer grip, keep the shoulder out of the movement. I'm using 40 pounds. So I'm gonna use 40 pounds also for the 1 arm overhead extension. Clean reps, no cheating for the overhead 1 arm because the tricep is kind of in a vulnerable spot there. You only increase weight if like you're feeling really good and the elbow's not hurting. If the elbow's hurting, first of all, do something else. But if it's hurting, only the first set, just keep lightweight, stretch, hold the stretch if you need, contract hard, do higher reps. That should be good. So I'm doing reps of 12 for the bicep, reps of 10 for the overhead triceps. So we're gonna keep it at that. You know, I was thinking, because Joe Seaman retired. He's a pro bodybuilder like me from Canada. He retired and because he did some blood work and something was different than usual. He went to see and he had like some genetic autoimmune thing going on. And made me think when I'm going to retire, because honestly, I feel like I'm still like the young guy who just started bodybuilding in his 20s, but obviously, if you look at the gray in my beard, I'm closer to being like Gandalf than a young-looking guy. So that time has passed for me. But the cool thing with the YouTube, you know, back in the day, like you could hear, oh, my grandpa was like a pro baseball player. And then there's like 3 pictures of him ever, like 3 shit pictures of him on the field. Well, the cool thing with us is that I documented my whole career on YouTube and Instagram too, but YouTube is easier to browse because you can search and stuff. So it's really cool. So I'll be able to look back like, look, son, I used to be, or I'm going to be this old guy on the beach going up to a buff guy in his 20s. Oh yeah, I used to be as jacked as you. And they'll be like, look at this fucking old fart. No way that's true. They'll like Google my name, YouTube my name, look at my channel. And then they'll be able to see that I ain't tripping. I ain't lying. Because it's always funny when guys say, oh, yeah, I used to be as strong as you, or my nephew is big like you. Then I'm like top 15 bodybuilder in the world. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So it's funny. But yeah, really grateful that I did that on YouTube, documented everything, even like my downfall. You could probably see it on YouTube, but that's fine too. Part of life. But yeah, arm workout was good. So arms, I guess, 22 and a quarter in a tick. I could say that, 22 and a quarter inch arms. Maybe I could put that in the title or something. Gain a full inch. I get a full inch in like 2 or 3 supersets, 2 supersets. So halfway through the workout, I reached the peak of my pump. And I was already almost there after the warm-up, the first exercise. So it's a really, really effective arm workout. So you guys should definitely try something like that. And the thing is, if you're well-fed, you eat a good amount of carbs, good amount of fats, and enough protein, you shouldn't have a problem getting a pump. Because I haven't been taking a pre-workout in a while just because I didn't have any. You know, I actually ordered some Jack Factory Pump Surge. That's my favorite one, stimulant free. So that's going to be in the mail soon. But I haven't taken a pre-workout in like over a month maybe. Only the creatine gummies. I like those. But I also run out of that, so I'm waiting on my real creatine, the powder creatine. From these subs, it's in the bio. But yeah, it's a very easy arm workout to reach a good pump, as you saw. It's proven right there. We did a science experiment together. Call me Jeff Nippert. Yeah, good times. You know, nowadays, if you look around and you see the medias and stuff, if you pay attention just to the media that's being fed to you with the algorithm, you feel like the world is going crazy, and some parts of it is going crazy. But honestly, if you just look at your everyday interactions, hopefully, they're very normal, right? You see your family, you see maybe your wife, maybe your kids, your friends, and unless you're doing some type of like crazy drug and you go party every weekend, it's like very normal, like life. There's like all this stuff that's going on in the news that's political and stuff. It doesn't really affect our day-to-day life. Very true, except the gun laws, but I'm not gonna get into that. And then let's say you think the world's going to shit. What can you do about it? Well, you can vote, I guess. But if you really want to make the world a better place, you want to change the world, you can do that. What if all your interactions, you try to be your best self and do the right thing, following your heart? If everyone did that in the world, imagine that. If everyone showed up as their best self in all the interactions, even when they're by themselves, and always try to do the right thing by following the truth in their heart, how fucking great the earth would be. So we can't control other people, right? So what can you do? Well, you start with yourself. So all the interactions you can have could be better. You could be more kind. You could be more generous, more compassionate. You could be more respectful to your surroundings, to the people around you. You could introspect yourself. Am I being selfish right now? Is this the right thing to do? Am I being greedy? Am I being disrespectful? And the thing is, once you start acting like that, you can't control the people, but you might inspire some people. You know what I mean? Even by talking about positive things like that right now, maybe one of you guys would actually be 10% kinder the rest of the day after watching this video. And that, you know what that means for me? Holy shit, I changed the world. I changed 10% of the rest of the day of one person. And it's worth a lot. It's worth a lot, because imagine if you do that all the time, and then that person that was 10% kinder to another person, and that person noticed and decided to be, you know what, I'm in a good mood, I'm going to give a better tip to this girl at the coffee shop or whatever, or restaurant. So it can have like a domino effect. Domino effect. But I think domino effects and butterfly effects of like positive things is always more subtle. And you don't really notice it as much compared to the negative stuff. If you're really mean at someone, you're hurting someone, well, hurt people, right? And I think there's an expression for that. But what about the opposite? Happy people, happy people? Like joy people, enjoy people? Like there's no like sayings for the one that's like good. So this means that people notice the negative more. So that's one thing. If you actually look around at your interactions, and none of the crazy shit you see online is really happening to you. And don't get me wrong, life is happening, and life is unpredictable. So shit might be happening, you might be struggling right now, but it's gonna pass, and everybody struggles at different levels. But it's never an excuse to not be nice to someone. I mean, if you're really like hurting and you feel like you want to kill someone, well, you could actually say it to somebody you trust and say how you feel, and then you'll feel better. And then you won't actually do it, hopefully. Oh, let me pass. Thanks. So, I guess the moral of the day, let's try to show up as our best selves and do the right thing and try to inspire people. And the thing is, attraction, not promotion. Let's say you have a message of peace you want to say, but you're trying to promote it on everyone. That's annoying. That will do the opposite effect. You can't convert people to your own thinking. This makes people resent your values and your thinking. What you do You just go on with your day. Happy as something. It's a kite. Happy as a kite. No, high as a kite. Happy as a, I don't know, what's happy? Just happy. And people notice, wow, why is he like that? I want to be like that too. And then you ask questions, or they might just be nicer in general, because everybody can be nice. It doesn't require any skills to be nice and be kind. So that's cool, right? So attraction and not promotion. Don't promote your values. Don't promote your thought process. Don't promote your beliefs. Don't promote it. Just be your best self, doing those values, doing your thinking, doing your thought process, living your beliefs. And then if that's you'll have this aura around you. People will be attracted to you. They'll want to be around you. They want to listen to you. And then maybe, without even trying, you'll influence people to be a better person. But never by promoting. That's annoying. That's annoying. You're not going to go door to door and try to sell your religion to people, right? Everybody agrees that's annoying. Instead, you just live your life in this higher state of happiness and gratitude and stuff like that. And then you'll attract people, and people will gravitate towards you and maybe change their life for the better, because they're seeing it. Whatever you're doing is working. On that note, you know what's good? Feel pretty good right now, right? Just did an awesome arm workout. 1 more inch to my physique in the right place. Hey, don't get your mind out of the gutter. In the arms, the right place. Therefore, felt okay before, feel better now. Had a pump in between. You know what that means? The pump is a cure. See ya.